Your liver has 500 functions. Here's what to eat to protect all of them. Most people think liver cleanse and imagine some trendy juice detox. That's not what this is. Your liver doesn't store toxins. It processes them. It destroys them. It packages them for removal. It's not a garbage bin. It's a factory. And when that factory breaks down, 500 different functions start failing at once. Today, I'm going to show you the exact foods that restore that factory to full capacity. But first, you need to understand what your liver actually does. Because once you know that, every food choice I'm about to give you will make complete sense. What your liver actually does. Yes, it detoxifies. That's the one everyone knows. But it also produces bile, the detergent that breaks down fats and extracts fat-soluble nutrients. It manufactures hormones, including IGF-1, a growth hormone extension that helps you burn fat, build muscle, and access stored fuel. Your liver makes estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, cortisol, and vitamin D3. In fact, 80% of the cortisol circulating in your bloodstream right now was produced by your liver. And all of these hormones are built from one raw material, cholesterol, which is why if you're on a statin drug blocking cholesterol production, you may be quietly disrupting every single one of those hormones at the source. Your liver also acts like a post office, packaging hormones into proteins so they can travel safely through the blood. And it regulates hormone levels, buffering excess estrogen or cortisol before it causes damage. 500 functions, one organ. Now, how do you know when it's struggling? Warning signs of liver damage: chronic itchiness throughout your body, yellow tint to your skin or the whites of your eyes, that's jaundice, persistent fatigue, achy, stiff joints, nausea, lowered cognitive function, brain fog that won't lift, and gallstones. Because your liver makes the bile, and a bile deficiency combined with high cholesterol is exactly what creates them. If any of those sound familiar, pay close attention to what comes next. Food number 1, cruciferous vegetables. Kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, radish, arugula, wasabi, mustard greens. These are all cruciferous, and they all contain a compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is one of the most powerful liver protective compounds found in food. It reduces liver inflammation. It helps strip fat from the liver. It accelerates detoxification of caffeine, drugs, chemicals, and poisons. And here's something remarkable. The protective effects of cruciferous vegetables can last 2 weeks beyond your last serving. You eat it today, your liver is still benefiting 2 weeks from now. Now, one critical detail. The enzyme that activates sulforaphane is destroyed by heat. So if you cook your broccoli thoroughly, you're losing most of the benefit. The solution? Add a small amount of raw cruciferous to the same meal. Broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, a little raw arugula, or add mustard, because mustard is a cruciferous plant and it contains that activating enzyme in abundance. A little mustard on your cooked vegetables, the sulforaphane comes back online. Personally, I eat arugula in my salads every single day, and raw cabbage, coleslaw, sauerkraut, all of it loaded with these activating enzymes. Cruciferous is number 1 on this list for a reason. Food number 2, garlic. Garlic is loaded with sulfur, and sulfur is one of the key compounds your liver uses to neutralize toxins. It strips fat from the liver. It's antimicrobial, antifungal, antiviral. It's powerfully anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. It contains vitamin B1. It has documented anti-cancer properties. Garlic is one of those foods where the more you look at the research, the more you wonder why it isn't prescribed. Food number 3, turmeric. The active compound here is curcumin. Curcumin is one of the most studied anti-inflammatory compounds in existence. I had a patient who had taken enormous amounts of Tylenol for years for chronic headaches. Her liver had been quietly deteriorating the whole time. She started taking turmeric daily. The headaches resolved, and her liver began recovering. Turmeric detoxifies heavy metals, lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic. It repairs and regenerates liver cells. It stabilizes the mitochondria, which is why it has significant anti-cancer properties, because cancer begins with mitochondrial damage. And it's heavily studied for its ability to reduce liver fat. Combine turmeric with a low-carb diet and intermittent fasting, and you have a powerful protocol for liver restoration. Food number 4, beets. Beets have been used for liver support for centuries, and the science backs it up. They can reduce elevated liver enzymes. The pigment compounds activate bile salt release, which helps clear fat from the liver. Beets are hepatoprotective, meaning they actively protect liver cells. They reduce inflammation, and by reducing inflammation, they slow down fibrosis, the scarring process that leads to cirrhosis. If you're eating low carb, half a cup of beets is only about 6.7 grams of carbs. With the fiber intact, the insulin response is well buffered. Don't juice them, eat them whole, steamed. Food number 5, mushrooms. Mushrooms are one of the highest food sources of glutathione on the planet. And glutathione is the liver's primary antioxidant defense system. Turkey tail mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, whatever variety you can access. They are hepatoprotective. They protect liver cells from damage. Full stop. Food number 6, avocado. Here's one that surprises people. You only need 1 avocado per week to see measurable improvements in liver function. Avocados are high in glutathione, same as mushrooms. They are strongly anti-inflammatory, and inflammation in the liver is the common thread behind hepatitis, fatty liver, and cirrhosis. Anything that lowers liver inflammation is doing critical work. Food number 7, extra virgin olive oil. You don't need much. Even 1 teaspoon in your salad dressing can produce measurable improvement in liver enzymes. Extra virgin olive oil reduces liver fat. It improves insulin sensitivity. It reduces insulin resistance. And it is one of the most well-documented anti-inflammatory foods in the human diet. 1 teaspoon every day, that's it. Cruciferous vegetables, raw or with an activating enzyme alongside them. Garlic, daily if possible. Turmeric, with everything. Beets, steamed, not juiced. Mushrooms, especially turkey tail and oyster. 1 avocado per week. 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil per day. Your liver is the most resilient organ in your body. It can recover from extraordinary damage if you give it what it needs. And now you know exactly what that is. If you want to go deeper, I put together a full liver playlist with everything else you need to know. It's right here.